Hello guys, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Got some replays for you today. A lot of them here in the Cold War tanks. Like I said, I'm building up the silver, playing a lot of Era 3. Not my favourite Cold War, and definitely not my favourite Era 3. But it has to be done to get my silver back up. I'm currently playing the MBT 80. It's a little bit power crept recently, but it's still a pretty decent tank. It's got some bit of armor. It's got a very fast reload. Took a hit there, but I hit him as well, so you know, all's fair and fair. And we're spotting up some tanks, struggling up these steps here. Of course, this guy's got tracked right in my way, but yeah, just gonna seeing if there's two guys here. Of course, get tracked, but shouldn't be in too much danger here. Luckily we slid back behind cover. Oh, of course, having a lot of that recently. Ghost shells and guys just stopping just before I shoot them, or yeah, that kind of thing's pretty crazy. Of course, he pens me as well, but we dodged a missile there, which is very nice. Of course, that shot, don't know where that shot went. Missile dodged again. Yeah, that was a bit. Obviously, that wasn't well aimed, but nonetheless, that guy's got. It looks like he's got 3 marks on his tank, so pretty crazy he made that move. Of course, HE'd me. Did barely anything, but I didn't hit him back either. There's a TD there that's on a 1-shot. We would like to take him out, but and we do take him out, but we did take a hit in return by that guy who very weird plays for a guy with 3 marks on his tank, I must admit. Put in the premium, put a lovely shot into him, but he's hit his fuel tank, but unfortunately I'm sure he's probably repaired that. Put a lovely shot into that guy. I think that was the guy we were exchanging fire across at some point. Doesn't look good for us. The beach has been won by the enemy. We've got a guy coming up on us here. We try to get in behind this extra cover, trying to pull back basically to get in closer to our team. Rush that shot there, but always worth a shot. We've only got 2 normal rounds left. I'm just pushing up towards our team here, because teams don't look at the maps these days. They just rush one flank, and that's pretty much all they do. They don't really look to see if the enemy's coming in behind them or anything like that. So you kind of just got to go with them, unfortunately. Make the dumb plays along with them, I guess, because of strength in numbers at least, and just hope that the enemy's dumb plays are just as bad as your team's dumb plays. And yeah, our team is getting rushed from behind, and it's just like, yeah, well, you know, I did try to help here. We do manage to feather a shot into that guy. Just waiting for the reload. And yeah, just leave it on 54 hit points. Crazy, and he does kill our guy there. Very annoying. And of course, bounce that shot. Waiting for that light tank, and he is literally just coming in. Far too close to actually do any damage with that missile. Just crazy. I just don't understand that play. But yeah, it looks like we're going to win. But obviously we do want to try to take out this guy here. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was never going to hit. Yeah, and he's just, don't know what he's doing. And yeah, I don't know what he's doing. And unfortunately, we realised that our whole team is nowhere near us. I really would like to take this guy out. It looks like he is coming towards us, but he's actually seen an other tank to shoot at, and of course he's going around again. He's just not wanting to fight me at all, and he's down to a one shot, and he's just going to drive right in front of me. Very weird play. A couple of, well, 2 or 3 weird plays in this game so far. Yeah, again, just a speculative shot there, but that was unlikely to hit. Anyway, guys, if you do like this video, do give it a like and subscribe, because I'll be bringing lots of replays at the moment, because I'm going up the season pass. And yeah, so obviously we'll be playing a lot, so we'll be having a lot of replays to show you. Trying to get last shot on this guy. Oh, didn't quite ram him to death, and we do ram him to death. Very nice. So we get our 5 kills, which is nice. Just one guy left. No idea where he is, actually. Someone is saying he was around there, but I would have presumed he would have probably pushed up towards our base by now. That's probably what I would have done. To be honest, I probably would have just pushed the furthest away from the enemy team as possible and just kind of like hide in a corner, and hope the enemy caps out so that I can have up my survival rate. But that's just me. I quite like having my survival rate quite high, because there's no way I'm going to be able to defeat 5 enemies. Although he does have all his hit points, and we've got 15% hit points, and he's only got 7% hit points. So probably does mean he's not had any damage done to him at all. And yeah, we've not spotted him. One of our teams kills himself for some reason, so we are down to 13%. So if we find the enemy and we go in one at a time, he actually outspots me, which is quite unusual. So he's around here somewhere, and he's up here. I think he's maybe AFK, but it doesn't. He's not actually not AFK, and of course I thought that was his rear armor. That was actually his frontal armor. Trying to track it and pen him. I do track him, but doesn't look like anybody's. Oh, there we go. So we got 7,000 direct damage, basically 2,000 assisted. So basically just 9,000 damage, pretty much. Just a touch over. We've got 100,000 silver, which is very nice, and that's what I was looking for. Yeah, so not a bad game. And of course, we're going straight into the next game. And yeah, we're in the Ariete. Like I said, this on one of my previous videos. It's a decent tank. I just seem to have the worst luck in this thing. Obviously, this game is a little bit different, because obviously I'm showing to you. It had to be pretty decent, and this is again one of those weird games in Cold War, which it's actually a pretty good back and forth here with the enemy team. You know, there's no super rushing into the enemy and the enemy super rushing into us. It's actually, yeah, I think there's some ghost shells and server issues, server lag at the moment. It's really annoying. A lot of my shots are like going through turrets and just missing when I pretty much expect them to fully hit. But yeah, it's actually a pretty nice game, this one. I actually like this kind of gameplay. This is like I'm trying to use my armor, I'm prioritizing targets, that kind of thing. Feels like I'm actually, you know, doing a good job playing these tanks. Rather than normal Cold War, it's just rushing towards the enemy, and that's basically it. And there's no real skill in it. They do manage to get a shot in, but that guy gets taken out. So we got a decent amount of damage already. Rushed that shot. Wasn't expecting to actually pen that, but you never know. Oh, and there we go. The worst of the worst. One of the OP tanks in the game. Always sees some of those. And of course, bit of a misplay there. Rushed that shot a little bit. Of course, track him. And of course, he manages to block that shot, which is very nice. Of course, now we're just getting penned and not getting any damage in return. And now we are we're getting absolutely hammered here. There's just a lot of enemy tanks. Take a gun out of the game. It's just like, come on, mate. Pen that one, luckily. Yeah, and we're just getting absolutely hammered. And we can't pen his side of his gun there, which is technically the side of his turret. Luckily, we managed to. And there's another OP tank. There's the Object Force of 7A or whatever it is. I hate these tanks. And it's just like, mate. On the same team here. Trying to get in behind. Luckily, our team has come round and started to help us from the other flank. So it was very touch or go here for a moment whether we were going to win this game. Luckily, a lot of the enemy team is just not very good at aiming and bounced a lot of shots from us. But unfortunately, we haven't got that much damage in the last 30 seconds to a minute because we had to rush a lot of our shots, and we're facing a lot of broken tanks. Luckily, we can get behind this guy, set him on fire, which is very nice. But someone else, unfortunately, finishes him off rather than letting him let him burn out. So yeah, we got 7,500 combined damage, which is not bad at all. See if we can get any more damage just before the game ends. And yeah, we're just not doing a good job driving here. And he's got quite a few marks on that tank, so he knows what he's doing. Just expecting him to push there. But I don't think he's going to actually take that risk. Or he could do. I mean, again, it's a light tank that's left. Try to fully aim. Do manage to hit that. I'm just worried about an ATGM. Shouldn't really at this point. We can take a hit. I'm trying to finish him off before the end of the game. See if we can get another kill. Because although we've done plenty of damage and a bit of assisted and lots of blocked. It's not exactly a tank that you're gonna normally expect this kind of amount of block damage. But yeah, we're just low on kills right now. And unfortunately we didn't get any more kills, so we got just over 8,000 damage combined damage. We came second in that as well. And it's all very close call, really. We got a first class. Got the best blocking damage in the Ariete. I mean, that is pretty amazing when you got the object 490B and object what's it called, 477A. That's pretty amazing. Right, the next one is in the new object 187V. It's the what's it called? 6,000 gold season pass tank, basically. I went for the Rick because, like I said, I'm going for silver. I'm playing a lot of Era 3, and I haven't actually got that many tanks, premium tanks in Era 3, so I thought I might as well get it just to mix things up a little bit, make it's a little bit different to the other tanks that I've got. Got the Thumper Ariete, and then I've got one Russian premium tank, which is pretty overall, not a particularly good tank. This one is better, and it does have miss ATGMs, which does mix it up a bit, because the other tanks do not have ATGMs. Really, I'll kind of next, if I were to get another premium for Era 3 of the one with like a minigun, basically, a fast firing machine gun type thing, autocannon, whatever. Just to make things a little bit more interesting. This guy is fully going for me, and yeah, I'm more than willing to let him ram me. I am going to be coming off better, because I am, and I'm just sitting still so I can heal as well. Just crazy. And then he reverses to let me finish him off, which is very nice of him. Yeah, pretty crazy. Don't know what he's thinking there. I'm going to put a lovely side shot into that guy, and he's a bit annoyed by that, I think. Not much you can do about it. I think he's pulled back now because he's getting hit quite a bit there. Lovely little shot in between the buildings there. I bet he was not expecting that. And now he's backing off as well. And again, although I'm not having the best games in this thing, I think the thing is I'm just kind of memeing. I've got quite a few rockets in this thing, and the rockets just aren't actually that good. The reload is such a long reload that you're getting about just over 1,000 damage for one of these if it pens, and not got the best pen on these things. So it is just a lot better just to use a normal gun, and occasionally use your ATGMs when necessary. But yeah, I just kind of like using the ATGMs just for it's a bit of a risk. Yeah, and he's again, look, the team has crumbled. It's game over. We all know it's coming. And we're just waiting for the inevitable, really. And we've got our full amount of hit points. And he misses that ATGM. He's popped his smoke. And the game is over, right? So I'm going to just kind of see if I can do any damage to that guy. But then he has probably got away with that right now. And this guy, he's ignoring me for some reason. BMP3 there is just again ignoring me. Got hit by a missile there. This guy's finally turned around. Insane. Not to, really. When I hit him the first time. Yeah, this is not very good driving. But we didn't need to, because we finished him off. And that guy is ignoring us as well. And that BMP is looking at us again. Guy's ignoring us. He's on very little health. Would be nice to be able to finish that guy off. The BMP's been finished. Finished that guy off. Took the gun out of game, but yeah, it's over. I mean, no matter how I play this, it's not going to end well. So we've got premium loaded. See if we can finish one more guy off, and we do. We get 4th kill, but yeah. And of course, I hate the broken tanks. And of course, we bounce. We actually hit the shot where we bounce. Of course, we did, because it's a weasel. Because they get to bounce all the shots, because that's great. We're gonna go for a. And of course, we bounced. Want to really get this last kill off. Something's shooting us in the rear here. And of course, we bounce again, because why not? And we get another kill. We get the 5 kills. Maybe we get rammed to death by an Ariete, of course. Yep, and it's game over. But we had a good game, didn't we? We got a decent amount of damage out of that game. And we took a lot of guns out of the game. And yeah, the Weasel is still OP. It's still a bad tank to have in the game. Yeah, and that's basically why that guy was going for the Weasel as well. We all hate the Weasel. It had a bit of a soft nerf not so long ago, but it's still stupidly annoying tank. Yeah, and that's why I don't really like to play Era 3. There's like, I would say, 3 very broken premium tanks. As you can see, we've just got over 10,000 combined. We got 5 kills under our belt. If that was a winning game, that would probably be a first class, possibly a mastery, but obviously it wasn't. So, and I'm sorry about this, guys. It is another replay in the Grom. I've been playing it a lot, try to train up a decent crew in this thing before the tech tree line comes out. But it is such a good tank. It is such a good tank, and this will hopefully show it. We have cut out the very beginning of the game, obviously, just to cut time. It is a very slow tank. We pushed up to the castle on this Resonai, isn't it? I can never remember the names of maps really. But yeah, we're just seeing where the enemy team is going. Obviously, playing the castle is a little bit risky because we're probably going to get spotted pretty quickly and pretty easily because it's quite close range. But this thing doesn't mind too much. It's got decent armor. Our team has heavily pushed the other side. And we do put a lovely shot into the Roswell. He's gonna probably after us now. But yeah, we can take him out with the next shot if we do pen him. It's just such a big gun on this thing. Seeing if we can get a feather a shot in there. Really should probably push this guy, to be honest. Our team is heavily over this side. We are taking out their team pretty quickly. Just seeing if this guy's going to push. He is. And of course we bounce. Because we just hit the... in between the upper plate and lower plate there. So yeah. And yeah, basically the Storm Tiger can probably do a fair amount of damage just splashing the top of our tank there, so we do have to be very careful. We're just keeping him spotted. We're getting a bit of spotted assist there, and he is pushing there. Oh come on, let me. I really want to push this guy and finish him off, get a kill under the belt, and we bounce a shot there and 700 damage, and of course rush the shot and don't get that kill. Quite annoying. He's getting rushed now. He's going to get finished off. Someone is aiming at me. I don't know who that is, but it looks like the enemy team has pushed down our flank, down the AB line. So I might have to turn around in a second. At the moment, the game's looking very good, but we have done not that much really. Just over 1,000 combined, which is fine, I guess. I would like to do it. Normally, if I would say it was a decent game, I would have put in a couple more shots, at least. But obviously, our team is kind of running away this game. Can we actually get any more damage in this game? And there is... we just rush that shot, flick onto him, and it does actually hit. So there you go. So we got just over 2,000 combined, which isn't bad. I'd be more than happy with that. Normally, if the game ended there, to be fair, especially with the luck I've been having recently. Like I said, I think that's probably one of the, probably use that for another video. He is AFK. We track him and pen him, which is nice, but someone else is aiming at us. Don't know what. We get unspotted, we push back up. We're expecting him to lose all of his hit points because, well, he's AFK. And of course we track him but don't pen him. Super annoying. Probably should have aimed that a bit better. And he does get finished off, but we get quite a fair amount of assisted there. So we have had a pretty decent game now. We just haven't had any real kills, which is unfortunate. Yeah, and obviously a good portion of the enemy team is going to be up on this hill, I reckon. So we're going to push. We know the artillery is going to be around here. Know the TDs around here, and yeah, the two mediums are near our base. So we're just going to keep pushing. We're going to keep him spotted. We want to get assisted damage if we can. We're not going to be able to hit him from there. Again, just going for assisted. So just over 4,000 combined damage. Nice. See, it quickly turned around. We were having a pretty bad game to begin with, and then it all quickly turned around to our favour. And there is the TD. Artillery, and luckily he runs away into our line of sight, and we managed to put a lovely shell into him. So we get 5,000 combined. See if we can actually get any more damage. What's really going to hurt us here is, of course, the fact that we've got no kills. And he is coming down. And of course, do take him out. We do get a kill. So just over 5,000 again. Just over 5,000. I'm unfortunately just lacking kills. I think if I had a couple more kills, that would have been probably a first class. I don't even think it was it first class? Hold on, let's just have a look. No, it wasn't even a first class. Yeah, this tank is just so good. And look at the silver as well. I guess we didn't use much of our premium rounds in that one, so we made quite a bit of money. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you catch me for the next video, which will not be too long away. Anyway, bye bye, guys.